the United Kingdom. This is the famous 1957 British threepence coin, also known as the Thruppenny Bit. Even though it may look small and simple, this coin has a rich history, a unique 12-sided shape, and surprising value to collectors in today's market. If you enjoy rare coin discoveries, old British money, and hidden treasure stories, make sure to watch until the end because this coin could be worth far more than its original face value depending on condition and rarity. The British threepence coin from 1957 was made during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. At the time, Britain still used the old pre-decimal currency system. In that system, £1 was divided into 20 shillings, and each shilling was divided into 12 pence. The threepence coin represented 3 pennies and was commonly used for small purchases across the country. What made the Thruppenny Bit so famous was its unusual shape. Unlike most coins that are round, this coin was designed with 12 sides. The shape made it easy to recognize and easy to use, even in dark pockets or purses. Many people in Britain still remember the distinctive feel of this coin decades later. The 1957 threepence coin was struck in nickel brass, giving it a golden appearance. The coin contains a mix of copper, nickel, and zinc, which helped make it durable for circulation. Even after many years, coins in good condition often still shine beautifully. Now let's talk about the design because this is one of the most interesting parts of the coin. On the front of the coin, also called the obverse, you will find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. In 1957, the coin featured the young portrait of the Queen created by Mary Gillick. Around the portrait, the inscription reads Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina FD. This Latin phrase means Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse side of the coin, you will see the famous crowned portcullis design. A portcullis is a heavy gate often associated with castles and fortresses. The crowned portcullis became an important symbol in British coinage and represented strength and tradition. Below the design is the date 1957. One important detail about this coin is that it has no mint mark. That is completely normal for British circulation coins from this period. Most of these coins were produced by the Royal Mint without special mint marks. Collectors usually focus more on condition, rarity, and unusual errors rather than mint marks for this particular coin. The 1957 threepence coin had a large mintage because it was heavily used in daily transactions. Millions were produced, which means the coin is not considered extremely rare. However, collectors still love it because of its historical importance, classic design, and nostalgic appeal. Now let's discuss the value of this coin in today's market. A regular 1957 British threepence coin in circulated condition is generally worth between 50 cents and $3. Coins that show heavy wear are usually closer to the lower end of that range. If the coin is in good condition with clear details and attractive color, collectors may pay between $5 and $15. Coins with strong luster and very little wear can command even higher prices. Uncirculated examples are the most valuable standard coins. If a 1957 threepence coin has never been used in circulation and still has its original mint shine, it may sell for $20 to $50 or more depending on grading and demand. Now here is where things become really exciting for collectors. Era coins and special varieties can sometimes be worth significantly more money. Although most 1957 threepence coins are standard issues, collectors always look for unusual features such as off-center strikes, double strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, or weak lettering. If you happen to find a genuine mint error on a 1957 Thruppenny Bit, the value could increase dramatically. Some rare error coins from Britain have sold for hundreds of dollars at auction depending on the type and visibility of the error. Another reason collectors enjoy this coin is because it represents a lost era of British currency. The old pre-decimal system ended in 1971 when Britain switched to decimal coinage. Coins like the threepence became part of history overnight. Today, they remind people of old shops, bus fares, candy purchases, and everyday life in post-war Britain. The 12-sided design of the threepence coin was also highly influential. Many years later, Britain introduced a 12-sided £1 coin, showing how iconic the shape had become in British culture. Collectors often search through old family collections, coin jars, and inherited boxes hoping to discover vintage British coins like this one. While the 1957 threepence coin may not make someone instantly rich, it remains a wonderful collectible with strong historical charm. If you own one of these coins, there are a few things you should check carefully. First, look at the condition of the Queen's portrait. Strong facial details usually mean the coin has less wear. Next, inspect the crowned portcullis on the reverse side. Sharp lines and clean details can increase value. You should also examine the edges of the coin for damage. Since the coin has 12 sides, collectors prefer examples with clear and even edges. Cleaning the coin is not recommended because harsh cleaning can reduce collector value. Proper storage is also important. Keeping the coin in a protective holder or coin flip can help preserve its condition for years to come. Moisture and fingerprints can damage the surface over time, especially on older brass coins. For beginner collectors, the 1957 3-pence coin is a great starting point because it is affordable, easy to recognize, and full of history. Many collectors begin their British coin collections with the famous Thruppenny Bit. In recent years, interest in vintage world coins has continued growing online. Videos about rare coins, hidden values, and coin history attract millions of views on YouTube and social media. Coins that once sat forgotten in drawers are now being rediscovered by a new generation of collectors. So, could your 1957 British 3-pence coin be valuable? The answer depends on condition, rarity, and whether any unusual mint errors are present. Most examples are worth a few dollars, but top-quality pieces and rare errors can be worth much more. That is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Every coin tells a story, and sometimes an ordinary-looking piece of pocket change can turn into a collectible treasure good by guys.